Hi, everybody. It's another Thursday night here at BRP EDU, Buy It, Rent It, Profit, and we're underwriting properties tonight. So we're going to, I want to show you the OM here first because it's actually very well done. Let me get in here. Let me share my screen. And here we are right here. And share. Oh, excuse me. Here's the OM that came up. Let me just go to the top. It's rather lengthy. A lot of these OMs, these professional OMs, are filled with a lot of fluff, a lot of stuff you really don't need. Uh, who's produced it? It gives you a bunch of pictures. Here's the table of contents, pages. This one's 50 plus pages long. This unit, this apartment building is in Tampa. It's 24 units. Here's the executive summary. Here's the purchase price that they're asking, number of units, rentable square footage, which is nice to have. You don't have to worry about converting it. It's 3 buildings, 2 stories, built in 2004. This is all the offering stuff that you need to know, which you don't see a lot of this in OMs. Summary of terms, which is really nice because that way you don't have to go back and forth with a bunch of paperwork for no reason. Tells you about the property or what's around the property, gives you the address, how far it is from the University of South Florida. Then the property description. Here's some numbers you want to know. You want to see the address. You want to see the county. You want to see it's masonry. It's the acreage. It's almost 2.5 acres, the property. That's a pretty decent size. Here's the funny thing. It's all 3 and 2s. There's 24 units. 20 are renovated, 4 are not. These are the rents that they're averaging. They don't have a rent roll on here, but here's another cool thing too. Right back here, the residents pay electricity, water and sewer, trash, pest control, and cable.
Wow.
So they have a reimbursement product that they're using here, so they get back utility reimbursements. But here's a picture. I mean, they're not fantastic, but they're not bad. You know, everything's white and light grays. Some older stoves here. That might be in the unrenovated units. That's all the pictures you get. Traffic that goes by the building, market overview, and here's a lot of the fluff. Tampa, how Tampa ranks in the United States. More stuff to do. And the cool thing about this is you can use a lot of this. If you want to make a move on this property, you can use a lot of this information in your own OM. So you can just copy it, paste it into your own OM, because the producer of this really didn't do too much to tag it with their own business. So we would put buy it, rent it, profit all over this thing. No, but it's close to the baseball stadiums. It has this. It has all the shopping. So this is great information for your OM. Travel. You got the airports all over the place. You have education, medical school, Tampa Zoo, Tampa Aquarium, Busch Gardens is over here, Tampa Museum of Arts. This is great information. Here's points of interest. So here's our property here, right at the top. And all these points of interest are all listed over here on the right-hand side. So again, fantastic to copy into your own OM for you're looking for investors. Here's something we don't like. If we take over here, there's not going to be bicycle racks on the terraces. That's not going to happen. You're not going to clog up our terraces. And we'll put that in the rules and regulations. And once these leases are up, if those bikes are still there, we'll give them a 7-day to cure and have a nice day. Here's some other information here. These are comps that they've used. So they got, 6 comps. Comparable rents. Like all great information as you can use. Price per square foot. Here's pictures of the comps. Here's one of the comps that's nearby, and it lists the rents that they're getting. So they have 3 and 2s. They're getting $1,700 for. So a lot of great. This is great information. Actually, you can use in your own OM. You're built 2004. So it's pretty new. So I'm surprised they've had to renovate a bunch of these apartments already. What is this page? I skipped by here. Just, oh, it's by Columbia Park. So they have Gateway Homes and the Oaks. Other apartment buildings that I guess are really close by. Here's more price per square foot. Here's some more comps. So all the way down at the bottom, here's some of our financials for our units. So they're saying that the market rent is $16.95. I took the high and the low from the comps, and they're close. I took $1,700. Just to,
what's the square footage?
they're all just over 1,000 square feet. For the 3 and 2s, they're 1040.
Like a low rent.
Yeah, but it seems to be in line with all the comps.
Okay.
There's only one comp that's high at 1750. They're saying that they can go to 1800. Going by the comps, I don't see it. So here's their expenses. I'm sorry. Here's their income page. Here's their expenses, and look, here's something to remember. Look what they wrote for their income tax, their property tax, 29.4, almost 29.5. All right. So if you use our calculation, the purchase price times 0.80 times the millage rate, which they got the millage rate wrong. They wrote the millage rate here, right here at 17.3902. Well, I have the millage rate right here for the city of Tampa for 2023, and the millage rate is 19.1974. So they're off by 2 full points there, and I don't know what they're calculating. 75% of the property will get taxed as property tax, and we use 80%. So my number minus the 4% early pay in November is $70,000, just over $70,000, and they had 29.5. So they were just a little off. I don't know what they were using, but that's okay. And here's more of their income, but they project out upon acquisition what's going to happen. That's all. If you had a crystal ball, you can project it that way. Pricing details. So all in all, it's a very nice OM. But let's go to our tab and let's go to work. I just wanted to show you that OM because I wanted to show you that you can use a lot of the information there in your own OM to get investors to get in on the property. And it's a great tool to use to produce an offering memorandum. So let's put our price in for $750 million. Right. Instead of Karen talking, she wrote trust but verify. So that's what you're doing there. Even the comps, you're gonna trust but verify what they write down for comps. But yeah, you can see when you're looking at their comps, and you can secret shop. You can call those apartment building comps and say, hey, what are you getting for rent for a 3 and 2? Secret shop. So let's see. I got their NOI at 130, 583. This one's going to be a little odd at first, so we're just going to get into it. We do 30 years. And we're going to, what percent? I have to go up to, it's going to seem a little high here. But once we put the numbers in, okay, we're at 73%, might be able to go to 72% as a down payment. Oh, 73. And let's go to invest. That seems like a lot of a down payment. I understand that. And here we are.
Just change screens.
Yep. So we're multifamily. So I'm just going to put down Columbia. Park. Gonna find my picture. I had it all ready to go here. And here it is. I put it into a folder earlier and it won't come out of the folder. Stand by. There it is. So this is 2004. The lot is huge. It's almost 2.5 acres. So it's 102, 802, and the rentable square footage. Karen, put your phone on silent, if you would. Thank you. And the rentable square footage is 24,960. A box, so I can go to the next page. Here we are. So of course we want to put in unit details. I say it's only 24 units, but they're all 3 and 2s. They're all 3-bedroom. All right, so 4 of them are not renovated, and they're all 1040. And unit rent on these is 1620. And the other 20 are renovated. These rents are 1675. You have other income, 35,000, and that's from the RUBS program, their utility reimbursement program. And they have about 3% vacancy. So we're at 11.5 on cash, looking pretty good. They have a lot of expenses. Bear with me, everyone. So remember our income tax, they wrote 29,000. We have $70,032. 32, yeah, $70,032. Insurance, 32,542. So the utilities are broken out separately. So he has of the RUBS as part of that income, the other income, but then he gets a he gets a bill. So that's how they're paying these bills. So the water and sewer are 31,083. Oh, sorry, 82. 3. The trash is 14,039. And they have cable TV. So they must have a cable TV contract. And then it gets broken out. 26.5. They have contract services. $941. They have repair and maintenance. It seems a little high too, but I think that's because of the rehabbing of units. They have an admin fee. Not much, 29, paper, ink, what have you for the year. Management fee, So they obviously don't self-manage. It's 32,441. And they have reserves. They actually put reserves in. I was shocked to see it. That's the right amount. It's exactly 250 per unit. Then they add in turnover. So that they call the turnover. Well, I guess it is an expense, but this is the first time I've ever seen it. Oops. First time I've seen it in a expense sheet, and it's only 6311. Look at the expenses here, almost 60%. So they're pretty much. Remember, we said we would like to see between 45 and 55. This is 58%. It's quite a nice. That's quite a big number, but that's good because they're telling us everything we need to see. Look, our cash on cash went down to 3. So there's our price. There's our cap. I'm going to apply these. Now I'm going to save and move on. But look, see, remember I said, watch out. These numbers will change. So look at our debt service coverage ratio. So now we can put less money down. We're at 2. We want to be at 1.25. So let's go to 50. Not enough. I think it's 55. That'll get us there. Try 50. 55.75. Let's see what that gets us. Look at that. 0.25.
Perfect.
Right on the money. Don't see that too often. I can claim that as a victory. So here's all the numbers we put in so far. Not too shabby. So let's go over here. We're going to grow our income. It's by 3%. We're going to, hopefully our expenses won't grow. We'll be able to cut our expenses. And cost of sale, 1.5. Our cash on cash went down to 1.59. Let's see where we wind up here. So the IRR really isn't bad. It's at 8.3. What do you need, Karen?
What about laundry?
No laundry. Not that I saw. Not in the pictures on the OM either.
No, okay.
But, we can go back. Let's check it out. I didn't really get into it, but let's look at the pictures. Here we are at the OM again. I kind of breezed through because I go to find the, and there wasn't too many internal pictures. That was the thing. There's a lot of fluff in the OM. Okay, so here's the, these are all the pictures. This is it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's laundry.
And not that I saw any place. I mean, I really didn't dig into this too much.
Go.
Yep, I will. I'm going to go into the property description. Where's property description? 14. All right. 11, 12. So here's property description. Let's see if it says anything. Utility, electric. So yeah, it doesn't say anything about washers and dryers in the units. Or a laundry on premises, which is kind of odd for a building that was built in 2004.
Yeah, you're thinking instead of making that 3rd bedroom, might be worth it to put laundry in there.
Or at least a couple of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Is there any place on the property to even add it?
Again, all I can go by is the pictures that they showed me.
Look like mostly parking lot. I didn't see too
I mean,
many.
it's a huge place. I mean, almost 2.5 acres.
You know, kind of grassy areas or. Yeah, it doesn't show you too much.
Here it is. I mean, here it is here. Oh yeah, washer and dryer connection in the units. Right here.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay. So that's why there's no extra
There are
income.
currently no concessions being offered. Residents, utility expenses, which was water, sewer, trash, cable, about $179 a month. Amenities include washer and dryer connections in each unit. Yep. That's good. So,
Oh, that's nice.
a renter can bring in their own washer and dryer and hook it up.
Yep, that's nice.
That is nice.
That's a nice.
So it's the rent plus $179 a month that they have to pay.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was one of my other questions. Okay, you got it.
So let's go back and play. So it came out as an 8.8. So let's change this one to,
You gotta change
24.
screens.
all right. I changed this first one here to 24. I changed the rent to 1,700. Get rid of this one. You see, it's still low. Usually we're around $2 a square foot. I think we go up to 1,750. See what that gets us. Still not going to be enough.
Not much. You have
I
to
don't
go
think
up to 2.
I don't think 1,800 is going to do it.
Nope. No.
Usually this number, but I want to stay at 1,700. Let's just stay at 1,700. That's the mid range.
Okay.
Remember, as an asset manager, you don't want to be too overzealous. Let's say we're really good and we're zero. We had everybody occupied. Our cash on cash zipped up to 2.5. Remember, we were at 58. Now our expenses are right 55, the high end of what we expect.
And since most of them are renovated, expenses should be fairly low.
Right. These just, they're trying to regain some of their cost, their capex. So here we are at 4. So now we can put less money down. Let's try 50% now. Yep, close enough. I'm going to jump on me. Get back there. 50.10. Keeps jumping on me.
Oh, because you're hitting save and next step.
Yes, I know. 2.5. Trying to get it to 2.5 on the money. Hopefully I'm not wasting everybody's time. There we go.
Okay.
So we got to come with, almost 2.5 million, just about half. There we go. Let's go to the next step. Let's go to the end here and see where. So we were at 8, a little over 8. Now we're at almost 11.
Okay.
So that's with the new rent. Not crazy.
And that's paying full price.
And that is paying full price. So here, let's do one better. Let's go to here. Let's change this to, let's say we negotiate this down to 4.5 million. That brings it to a 5.2 cap. And let's go to, that's what I love about this deal analyzer. Let's jump our rents up to, let's say what they say we could get 1,800. And for a 3 and 2, that's really not bad.
Not 1,000 square feet.
Right? Over 1,000, almost 1,050. So now we jumped up to almost 3. We're at 2.78. So we're at almost 11. Let's see where we go now.
Almost 12.
Almost 12. So we jumped up almost a full point.
Yep.
Let's play a little bit more.
Nice.
Oops. Let's say if we negotiate this down to 250. So we're at 275. Now we go to 278. I mean, not a big jump. 361 on our cash on cash.
You'll put a bit less down too.
Oh, that's right.
It was 159.
Oh, look at that. We might be able to get a 45%. Yep, 45 on the nose.
Done.
So we should be over 12 here, maybe 12 and a half.
Whoa.
Ooh, 13.6. So that's negotiating the price down by $500,000. That's by going with the larger rents at $1,800 and no vacancies. We're fully booked.
Okay.
All right, let me go to Wherever here and stop sharing my screen.
Wait, the link.
Oh, sorry.
And the report.
Okay. Stop yelling at
I'm not yelling.
me. So here's our link. We can hit copy. So now the link is copied. We go to our email. Share the screen instead because our link is copied. I'm gonna send it to me, Greg at BRP.edu. I'm just gonna say link because I know what this is. Copy the link, send it to myself. Go to my in basket. Before you know it, the speed of light. Here's our report. There it is. Everything we did. Come over here, click this, and you can see all the pages.
So now you can send that to anybody you want, and they can work on it well, correct?
Send that to your partners. You can print this out, bring it to the bank. Here's the other cool thing you can do too. We go to the last page here. You can download the PDF for the full cash flow analyzing, or you can get the 1 year cash flow. I'm sorry?
Show that. You have a picture in there this time. Download that PDF and show it.
I'm going to download this PDF here, and I'm going to show it to you as soon as it comes up. There it is. I'm going to open that PDF, share the screen instead. Look how nice that looks. Look how nice and professional that is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can send it. And this is just one of the reports. Here's the new IRR that we just did. Here's all the whole report. Here's your NOI. Here's your cash flow analysis. Here's your cash on cash returns. Everything's here.
Awesome.
It is awesome. I love this. I love this deal analyzer. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Nope, that stopped recording. I always go to hit that one. I don't know why. So that was that property here in Tampa, 24 units. And you can see how things change on our deal analyzer just by clicking a button. That's the greatest thing about this deal analyzer. I love it. It changes in real time. And I can send it to Karen and we can look at it at the same time and we can fiddle with numbers together to see, how to put a package together. And that's a great way to work on this. So that's our deal analyzer. Skip the spreadsheet class for this evening. I want to thank our sponsors, My House Deals, Ed Coffer School of Real Estate, Home Depot Pro. And remember, if you go to Buy It, Rent It, Profit or brpedu.com, become a subscriber. It's free to subscribe. And you put your emails in. You tell me, am I a beginner? Am I an expert? Am I a real estate professional? You fill in that little bit of information and you get our free email packages. And you'll get tutorials. You'll get tips on how to do just about everything in real estate investing. You'll get how to be a property manager, how to be a better property manager. You'll get case studies. There's thousands and thousands of tidbits of information that you'll come to. And it's all free. There's also a 7-day free trial if you'd like to sign up. And to be a member, it's like your Starbucks budget for a day to be a member. So think about it and you can become a member and you have full access to the whole platform, not just the deal analyzer. There's over $50,000 worth of free information on the platform for you to use. Karen, anything to add?
No, I think you got it all.
All right. We do this every Thursday night at 7:00 on the BRP platform. It's called Ditch the Spreadsheet. If you go on the platform, you go to events. I'm usually on page 2. I get bumped, but that's okay. I'm there. And if you can register to be on the event, and you can join me for a deal analyzing, and you can ask questions while I'm here, and Karen's here, and we'll be happy to help you out.
Always.
All right, everybody. Be blessed. Have a blessed weekend, and be healthy. And we'll see you next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night.